Welcome to your ultimate guide for acing your next radiologist interview. Whether you're just starting out or are a seasoned professional, we're here to help you shine. Let's dive right in with our first question. Can you tell us about a time you worked alongside other veterinary specialists? How did it all turn out? This question is all about understanding how you collaborate with others, especially in a team of specialists. Here are a few pointers to help you craft a compelling story. Pick a case where teamwork was crucial. Mention who was involved and what each person's role was. Explain how you all worked together and communicated effectively. Highlight the outcome and its impact on the patient. Reflect on what you learned and how it enhanced future collaborations. Now, let's look at an example of how you might answer this.
I recently worked on a case involving a dog with a suspected tumor. Together with an oncologist and a surgeon, we analyzed the diagnostic results and devised a treatment plan. Thanks to our teamwork, the dog underwent timely surgery and is recovering well. This experience reinforced the value of collaboration in complex cases.
By the way, we're only covering a handful of questions in this video, but I've prepared a free PDF with all 30 top interview questions for radiologists. It also includes example answers and tips to help you prepare with confidence. The download link is just below. Could you share an example of a challenging case you managed and how you tackled it? They're looking to see how you handle difficult situations and solve problems effectively. Consider these tips when thinking about your response. Choose a case that really highlights your skills. Clearly explain the problem and its implications. Describe the steps you took to resolve it. Mention any teamwork or collaboration involved. Share the outcome and what it taught you. Here's how you might structure your answer.
I handled a challenging case of a dog with suspected internal bleeding. Initial tests were inconclusive, so I performed detailed ultrasound exams. By collaborating with the surgical team, we identified a ruptured spleen and conducted emergency surgery, saving the dog's life. This taught me the critical importance of thorough diagnostics and teamwork.
Have you ever had to lead a team during a critical situation? How did you manage it? They want to assess your leadership skills and how you manage a team under pressure. When preparing your answer, keep these points in mind. Give details about a specific critical situation. Explain your role and responsibilities as a leader. Describe how you managed the team and kept communication clear. Highlight the strategies you used to keep everyone aligned. Talk about the outcome and any lessons learned. Consider this example to guide your response.
In a severe case needing immediate diagnostics, I led my team in coordinating the radiological assessments. By establishing clear roles and keeping everyone informed, we efficiently diagnosed the issue, allowing the pet to receive timely treatment. This experience highlighted the importance of clear communication and leadership.
What would you do if you noticed an unusual pattern in a routine set of x-rays? This question aims to evaluate your diagnostic approach and critical thinking skills. Here's how you can think through your response. Carefully observe and note the abnormalities. Compare with previous x-rays for any changes over time. Consult with colleagues for a second opinion if needed. Consider further diagnostics or tests to clarify the situation. Document all findings and decisions for future reference. Here's a structured example of how you might answer.
I would start by closely examining the unusual patterns and taking thorough notes. Then, I'd compare these x-rays with any previous ones to identify any changes. If needed, I'd discuss my findings with a colleague for their input and consider additional tests to ensure an accurate diagnosis.
How would you handle a situation where a pet owner is distressed over their pet's diagnosis? This question is all about your communication skills and empathy in difficult situations. Here's how you can approach this sensitive topic. Acknowledge the owner's emotions without minimizing them. Communicate the diagnosis clearly and compassionately. Listen actively and provide space for them to express their emotions. offer support options like follow-up consultations or support groups. Reassure them that their feelings are valid and it's okay to be upset. Let's look at an example of how you might respond.
I would first acknowledge their distress, saying, I can see this diagnosis is very difficult for you. Then I'd explain the situation clearly while allowing them to express their feelings and concerns. I'd assure them that their emotions are valid and offer resources for support.
Before we wrap up, remember you can get all 30 questions, example answers, and step-by-step tips in a handy PDF. Totally free. Just grab it below.